Hey, Mr. Jimmy here. Going over today maybe changing chords a little bit faster. I have a few students that I teach locally here in person, which is better. I can talk to them, they can talk to me back, ask questions. I had one fella could play chords really good, and while we're strumming, he would forget, he would mess up on playing the chord while this hand is going. So to demonstrate, somebody might be having little problems with that also, which I think they are. So if you're playing a pattern, say you're just going back and forth like so, going to a C, sounds okay right there. Then all of a sudden something happens. Like, whoops. What's going on there? E, let's try E chord. A, back to the E. So right now I'm hesitating, right? You're hesitating because you're just now learning chords. Where do the fingers go? There they go. Nope. Huh, what's going on there? Let's try it from a D to a C. Hesitate, finger location, where do I put them? Oh yeah, right there. Hesitate. But all this here, I'm not making fun of anybody. That's just the way it is when you start. Happens to me, happens to the best guitar players in the world when they're 8 years old, when they were starting to play. You gotta stop. Remember, where's the C chord? Oh, yeah, there it is. So I like to try to help people to progress maybe a little bit quicker, a little bit easier, maybe you might say, or you're kind of stuck. Chord transition in there fast enough. So what I want people to do, if you can play the G, you can play the C, even if it takes you a second to find that C, but you know it, right? So now make the G, and also anybody's been watching my videos, I make my G, D differently for a good reason. So if you're playing the top G this way, which is fine, now play the C chord. So if you're going, whoops, you gotta stop and find the C chord. The way I like to teach is keep going. Even if you mess up, even if you're not hitting the chord correctly, at least get your rhythm going. You're practicing on rhythm, the rhythm part, keeping it going. You're practicing on the chord change quicker. If you have to stop every time, which is, like I said, is perfectly normal when you first start to learn how to play the guitar. But after you've learned the chords, G, or G this way, which is the way I play it, because it's easier to go from the G to the C instead of this, instead of that way. Either way you play it, when you're first starting out, it doesn't matter. You play the G, get a rhythm going. Get closer here. Get a rhythm going. Say maybe count to four beats, 4 counts. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, change. to the C chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're gonna change back to the G chord, right? 3, 4. Okay, now we're gonna keep it going. I'm not gonna stop and hesitate, but I'm gonna show what happens. Is 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I'm keeping it going, right? Keeping the rhythm going, even if it sounds like poo-poo. Keep practicing that. Eventually, you're gonna hit it. And then all of a sudden, just keep it going. Keep trying to hit that C chord while you're playing the rhythm. On purpose, of course, but that's what happens when you're learning how to play chords, transitioning, changing chords fast enough. If you sit here and go this for days, weeks, months, years, you're not going to progress any. You're going to still have a lot of trouble. So just go through the motion. So if you're learning how to play and every time you got to stop, which like I said, when you're first learning how to play the guitar, you have to stop to find the chord. After you know where that C is at, you're just having trouble going from G to the C quickly, which is gonna, you're just not hitting it quite right. So just keep going. That's what it sounds like when you're learning how to transition, going from one chord to the next. So this is videos mainly for people that probably know the chords. Gave a lesson a few weeks ago. The man could play chords really well. E, A, played the D good, C, G, even the F. Some people can play bar chords really good. I can't even play them that well, especially when you get to this F, which I show in my other videos how to make bar chords another way, that way. But as far as strumming, changing chords, if you know the basic chords, know the basics, keep this going, keep your rhythm going. If you keep screwing up, you just keep messing up, that's all. That's all that happens. It's the only thing that can happen, you mess up. So like I said, if you know the chords, if you know G, C, A, E, D, and the chord H, there is no, I'm kidding, anybody watching this, there is no chord H. You know the basic chords, right? So transitioning, say let's go from the E to the A. So I'm messing up right there, but I meant to. That's what I did when I was 13 years old. You got to. You're not born and going. I don't think you're born and say, here, play the guitar. And some guys just start playing like that. I don't think that happens. It does with some people out there, though. I've seen some kids, they're pretty good. So the E to the A. Keep it going. Sounds good there. Make an adjustment while you keep it going. Keep it going. Don't try not to stop. It's hard not to stop. It's hard to keep going. And if you can, make an adjustment while you're still playing. E. So that's pretty much that's what happens with anybody learning guitar. I don't care who you are or how good anybody is. The best guitarist in the world did that. There are some people out there that catch on to it pretty good. I was teaching a little girl, she's probably 10, 12 years old, and I was showing her chords. Of course, she had little skinny little fingers. And she could play the heck out of chords. I would tell her to do something and she would do it. Pretty amazing. So there's some people out there like that. So that's everybody's different. So anyhow, this video is about changing chords faster. Once you get to that point, you start playing songs. Any songs really that you want to play. I'm from the older generation, of course. The Beatles, Stones, Zeppelin, a lot of Creedence Clearwater uses basic chords. Picking stuff like that, it's fun. Little picking exercise. So this video I'm making is just for chord changes, learning change chords. Once you know the chord, don't stop with your rhythm. Go through the motions, just go through the motions. Even if the C sounds like that. While you're playing it, try to make an adjustment. Or then keep going, go back to the G chord. There's a C. No, there it is. No. So that's what this video is about. So I hope maybe it helps some of you beginners out there. If I helped you out, let me know. I appreciate you watching my channel. Appreciate it.